Today we're talking about IT risk management strategies and best practices. So first of all, why do we care about IT, information technology? Well, today IT or information technology is so integrated into everything we do, it touches almost every aspect of our life and our business. So with IT comes some unique challenges. So first of all, the technology just continues to change. So we have to consider, can the hardware, software, apps, and any kind of integrations in between them keep up? Also, finding people who are trained and have the expertise we need for all the changing technologies. Also finding people with good work ethic, and what that means is being able to show up on time, make commitments, make deadlines, and follow up and carry through with what they've committed to. There's also in IT, because it touches financial services and a lot of other personal data or company data, we have to make sure that everything we do complies with just ongoing and new regulations. So when we talk about IT risk management, what we're talking about is the application of risk management methods to information technology in order to manage those associated risks. Basically, we're assessing the business risk associated with the use of, the ownership, operation, or adoption of IT in an organization. Because if we own certain technologies or we're running on certain platforms or using them, we have to be, again, in compliance, and there's some risk to those. So how do we do that? So here are a few steps that are common to IT risk management. First of all, we need to identify the risk that are carried through with the use of our IT. So we identify the risk, then we analyze the risk. Is this a big risk? Is it a little risk? It could be a small risk, but have a huge negative impact. Or it could be a big risk, but if it happens, the impacts could be minimal. So we have to assess that, analyze that. Then we evaluate and rank those risks. Then we respond to the risk, and we respond to those through the mitigation strategies. So we monitor and review those risks constantly. So here are some strategies. So the thing about using strategies is it provides a structured approach to identify, assess, and manage those risks. Strategies also provide a process that you regularly update and review the assessment based on changes that happen to the project, the environment, the economy, whatever. And then, so here are common IT risk management strategies. So first of all, you apply safeguards. It's in avoidance. So a company may decide, we want to avoid those risks or this risk at all costs. So do everything you need to do, put all the strategies in place so we can avoid this. The second one is transferring the risk. That's transference. So you may be transferring that to another group, another organization, maybe an outside company who can handle that better. So it may be a less of a risk to whoever it is transferred to. You also, mitigation is one where you reduce the impact of that risk. You do everything, you put all the processes, methodologies, teams, whatever in place to mitigate it if it does happen. And then the fourth one is you accept the risk. You know going in what the risks are, and then you accept it without control or mitigation. You just say, if this happens, we're going to go ahead and accept it, and we're going to deal with it if it occurs. So here's some best practices that I think are really important. Number one, evaluate these risks early and often. Sometimes people wait until they've encountered a risk before they even think about it. So before a project ever starts, before any implementation starts, or any conversions or migrations or integrations, think through, plan for the risk ahead of time. And then as you go along, again, you're continuing to assess those. Also involve the stakeholders. because stakeholders may have information that you don't have that they can bring in, or if you're discussing, evaluating those, they may have other best practices or historical data that will help. The third one is get sign-off. So whatever strategy that is agreed upon, you want to be sure that the stakeholder, the owner, has sign-off in case it does happen, specifically if you agree to accept the risk and it does occur. So if you need a tool that can help you with your IT risk management, then sign up for our software now at projectmanager.com.